Not sure if we're live or not. Internet's being wonky today. I don't know if it's me, if it's May. If y'all can hear me, let me know in the comments. Because I don't really know what's going on. We got Andrea, we got Jazzy, we got Dalioops, we got Amy Army Vet, Angry Army Vet. Can't see May. Yeah, she's been like logging in and out. So I don't know. Am I lagging at all? I don't know what's going on. Wow, we got 8 people watching. What's up, everybody? Okay. Hello, Marley. Welcome. So we'll just start off while May is trying to figure stuff out. She's going to restart her computer. So, how are you guys? Because I am like, I am tired. I like, I don't know what the word was, like disassociated a bit. Realized yesterday I've just been like disassociating because I've been like this since before these awful murders of people, but like this stuff is getting just it's a lot. And I know that you guys are feeling it too. Ooh, that's a good point. Army Vet says, I'm going to stay angry until I have a reason not to be, which that's valid. Very, very valid right now. My when we were putting the show together, well, when May was kind of we try to tag team it as much as we can. But so we'll kind of get into the millennial minutes here. If it'll load. There we go. Boop-a-doo. It usually works when there's more than one graphic or one person on stage. So my husband was doing our taxes today and he noticed something because, we have a child. We get that nice little bonus extra tax thing. And one of the things that we saw, he was doing our taxes through, I believe it was TurboTax. And he said, what the hell? He goes, what the hell is a Trump account? And I'm like, I I don't know. And I was like, anybody that has kids should kind of pay attention to this. Just give me a second. Man, my internet is just being. No, I was actually kind of quiet, so we'll see.
Okay. I'm so sorry. Hey, guys. Hey, I made it.
Okay, so it wasn't. I mean, it might have been my computer, but I wasn't sure if it was
I
yours
think
or
it
what.
may have been a little bit of both there because I could see you doing stuff. So sorry about that. You guys technical difficulties. Am I clear? Can you hear can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. All right. Well, what's good, everybody? It's your girl May Money. Sorry about that. We got homie Katie over here. We got Annabelle over there. Really weird day. But yeah, I think we're alive and running. Sorry about the late start. Did you already start something, Katie?
I was about to show. I was telling the audience that. So my husband filled out our taxes today because he does all the bills and stuff.
Annabelle,
and I was like,
now is not the time.
And he was like, what the hell is a Trump account? Because we have a child, and apparently it's like this kids savings account, but not savings account. It might be like something with the IRA. I don't know, but I found a thing of Jen Psaki doing a short about it, so I'm gonna play it.
I don't like the sound of anything with Trump and kids. Like, I really don't.
Can you guys hear it?
No.
Oh my god, what is with? I swear, like everybody's tech today is just not teching.
Yeah, I think that's the same with our brains. Just hang in there. Hang in there, guys. We gonna get this shit right and get it tight.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's. I don't know, man. My brain is just like my brain is totally fried.
Completely.
And
I need a bong hit because
yes,
I had a rough day.
All right, so if I can figure this out, I'm going
to. Okay. Well, let me introduce our audience into what we're about to be talking about today. So we're gonna do mostly, just kind of showing you guys what happened over the weekend, and then also there's so many interesting developments on changes in behavior with our government, people in our leadership or whatever, or lack thereof. I like to say. More people are starting to speak out. I feel like we've really reached a point where, like, enough is enough. And so,
of course, it had to happen, and it's okay. I'm gonna say this as kindly as I can. It's awful what happened to all the people who have died due to the incompetence of ICE, and these losses are terrible. But of course, it took a straight white man to die for people to be like, well, this isn't right.
I mean, I don't even think that was enough, and that's the scary shit. I don't even think that was enough.
The thing that I've seen about one of the things that's been getting me is with this one, the NRA has even made a statement, like the Minnesota gun owners have made a statement. So like people who are big in the pew pew gun industry are like, yeah, no, we don't want this. So I think that's a big deal.
They're gonna start losing money, and they're gonna start losing, once you start fucking with these people's money, they really switch up, and they switch up quick. And that's why I've been trying to tell people, hello, let's go on a general strike. Try it out for like a week. Well, see if honestly, if it don't work, then we'll try some other shit. But we have not tried anything to stop this shit at all.
At least in the East or the Northeast, not even just the Northeast, like the Midwest and all that, would be a good time to go on a general strike because most of us have food now for a couple of days because of the snow. So we're all pretty hunkered down here. Like my husband's school, who never closes for anything, is closed now tomorrow too. So, and people are still plowed in. So,
I mean, let's just see if it works. Like look at my window. It's a nice sunny day. It was actually kind of hot out here. You know what I mean? Like,
rub it in. Rub it in. I will show my photos and stuff from my snow adventure at the end. But
okay, yeah. I got some fun stuff, and I collected some protests on my way over here. I know I was late, but I just discovered why.
Did that work?
Yeah, it did. I discovered why that the buses were late and disturbed is because people were protesting all day. So like the traffic was messed up. So I have a little footage. I added it. I'm gonna add it to the doc towards the end, or I think I've already put it in. I'm not sure if I did, but whatever. Oh, let me know if I did or did not. You ate all your cookies? That's what's up.
Quick snack thing. I'm really happy because the Cheetos and Doritos brands have created dye-free snacks.
Now you can smack on Cheetos and Doritos and be safe.
I could always eat Doritos or Cheetos, but Doritos. They were. Angry Army Vet says Keith Edwards created a GoFundMe for Alex but also brought up a point to create a GoFundMe to support a general strike. We can do this if we organize it. That is very smart. I think the
Absolutely right.
GoFundMe for Alex raised over $1 million already.
Already. Yeah. I'm like, can I get like 100 of that? 'Cause we don't shit. Like, hey, Alex, you seem like a nice guy. Can I get $100 real quick? I'll pay you back.
You mean Keith? You mean Keith?
Oh, Keith. Yeah. Or whoever.
Yeah.
But
I say the same.
Alex, you can hear me too.
I say the same thing. Travel, sports events, movies, awards, shows, concerts. Hit the rich hard in the pockets, even public transportation if you don't have to take it. Yeah. And then
Honestly,
the Montgomery Rich
Montgomery
says bus boycott relied on people directly funding people that were affected. Yeah.
You know, I think the one thing that's different for me out here, or now in this time, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think people should start taking more public transportation and stop driving cars and paying gas, and paying for gas and paying these insurance companies and paying all this stuff. I think we're in a little bit of a different time zone here. I take public transportation all the time. I just got off the bus, and these people are, first of all, not only are they trying to work, they help our environment, and also like our car companies are the ones that's fucking us up now.
Well,
not like it was in the 60s, right?
A lot of mostly like the bigger city areas. So like I'm sure Oakland, in Pennsylvania, like Pittsburgh and Philly have great public transportation, but even where I'm at, it's really not that good, even though we're a city.
Mhm.
So like, and then when you get, it's even worse when you get to even more rural areas. So unfortunately
it depends, yeah.
So unfortunately for a lot of people, it's not that easy, which sucks. It sucks a lot.
Yeah, but I can get around pretty easily without a car. I can walk a lot of places, and then I also, that's a whole different conversation for a whole nother time. But
so let's learn about this Trump thing, and then we'll get more Millennial Minute stuff.
Big ugly bill is the creation of a new savings plan for children with the MAGA-friendly name Trump Account. Yes, that name is baked into the law, is what it is. Now, their overall idea isn't radically new. Similar ideas have been proposed by Democrats before, by Republicans before, and this new program functions essentially like individual retirement accounts with a few complicated rules. And they come with a $1,000 initial deposit from the federal government for children born between January 1st, 2025 and December 31st, 2028. So, and then parents can contribute up to $5,000 a year in tax-deferred contributions to the account until the child turns 18. But take a listen, not just a look, take a listen to Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent talking about the new Trump accounts at an event hosted by right-wing news outlet Breitbart.
In a way, it is a backdoor.
Sorry.
For privatizing Social Security. Like Social Security is a defined benefit plan. Paid out that, to the extent that if all of a sudden these accounts grow and you have in the hundreds of thousands of dollars for your retirement, then that's a game changer too.
I don't know if he practiced that line, if somebody wrote him that line, but he just said it's a backdoor for privatizing.
Man, we are just not doing well with technology tonight. May had to drop off for some reason, so she will be back. Okay, I'm gonna try something, you guys. I would say talk amongst yourselves, lol. Every time I try to do this, I swear, my computer just does not want to
Sorry, my whole computer just like restarted without permission.
Okay.
These can you hear me? Is everything okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Sorry, my whole computer just restarted. It's been tripping. It's either like it looks like I have a hacker or I got like some government entity watching me. And hey, government entity, I don't give a fuck. I ain't afraid of you bitches. Okay, let's move on.
So if you caught the last of that bit, it was talking about that this new Trump account thing is basically privatizing Social Security, and Scott Bessent just needs to shut the fuck up. Because
well, hey, as a millennial, I have not given a fuck about Social Security because I already knew I wasn't gonna get that shit anyway. All this like Medicare, health insurance shit, I've been giving up on because what the fuck, Katie, you have like a lot of noise in your background.
That's Emma. I'm sorry.
I don't give a fuck. I already knew what the fuck I have and don't have. So like, you can't take shit away from me that I don't have. Right? You know? So I'm supposed to be like, oh God, my Social Security. I know that like, and I wanted older people to get their Social Security, the ones that like work for it and all this stuff. But like, that's not something that I have ever benefited from or will at this point.
I think
Jesus Christ,
I think you will be able to get some Social Security because it's like any job you've ever had, it like dumps into that. Because I don't even.
Yeah, that's like $2,000, dude. Like seriously, I had to take out of my Social Security already for an emergency one time. Like, these people, I'm not gonna put my eggs in that basket because there's no fucking point. You know what I'm about to do when this shit is all said and done? I'm suing the federal government for fucking trauma and abuse, and y'all giving me the 1 million, okay? So fuck all your shit. You're gonna pay me, and you're gonna pay all these homies in the chat too. Right. And you're gonna pay for me to go to law school for the free, so that I can put all these bitches in jail. That's what the fuck's about to happen. So I don't even need none of your Medicare, none of your Medicaid, none of that, bitch, because I'm gonna have enough money, and I'm gonna make sure and demand that all of my homies here this shit ain't over. Y'all think that once this is all said, then we're gonna go back to the same? No, bitch. I'm suing you for every fucking dollar that you have. The whole, and you paying all my homies too. Fuck
you. Yeah, this is like, it's not, and I'm so tired of just like the fucking, let's just throw shit around and throw around. Oh, we've got this in the bank and that in the bank. And it's like, cool. All this money is just made up at this fucking point. I am so sorry. I have a very vocal toddler in the background. So I'm going to be going in and out of mute a bunch.
Okay. Yeah, so, no problem. Let's just keep moving.
Y'all remember the belt buckle era? When dudes and girls had their name on their belt buckles. These was heavy during the clown dancing era. Some had the little plain little silver joints, and then some had the one with the little rhinestones in them. The light up one came out, you had your name and whatever message you want to put on your belt. I remember having a SpongeBob one in like 2006 and 2007. Beside my baked jeans, I thought I was him. But I got this one from Mexico Plaza in Linwood. This time I went to uniform school, so fool, you was gonna see this belt buckle. Remember the Elmo one? Oh, Cookie Monster Red. The Batman one. Superman U. Remember this shit during the Crank That era. Superman one too. Some of y'all had this Pokemon one. I'm gonna get you gotta catch them all head ass. Had the Nintendo controller. Y'all had the Flash. For sure seen the Transformer one. Oh, I seen hella people with this Rockstar one with the tongue out. You had this with that pocket chain from Hot Topic. Now this one. Remember, every Belizean had this belt right here. Even the non-Belizeans. This was the era when everybody was lying and saying that they was Belizean because the nigga might have ways. He say he Belizean. No reason. You just get in a conversation like, yeah, I'm from Belize. You ask him what part. Just Belize. I for sure seen people wear the Mexico one and the Panama one. I feel like that's the reason why dudes used to tuck their shirt behind this little ass belt buckle. Because of that era. I blame us all. I remember the Spider-Man one too. Cloth belts with the silver belt buckle. Now, if you was regular, you didn't gang bang, you would wear the black one. The color ones is self-explanatory. You already know. You have the standard short one that go around your waist. Or if you was extra out like that, you gonna have a long one that go down to your shoes. Middle school, I used to wear a uniform. We already knew what team you was on depending on your color belt. Also had the old English letter one and the plain letter one. Sometimes the plain letter one could be initial for your name or to tell people where you was from. It had 3 letters to spell out where you was from. Middle school, high school, and continuation school. And gang members that was on the street. All these shits from the squad meet, the downtown. Era was burnt out, but it was fun for sure. Y'all remember?
So that was supposed to be like an actual Millennial Minutes, but our show kind of went a little bit of a skew. So I do apologize for the confusion about the linear storytelling, but yes, that I actually was more of a studded belt fam. So I had like different color studded belts growing up.
I had the ones that you could get at like Hot Topic and Spencer's that were like the seat belt.
Yeah, I had a seatbelt one for a little bit too, and I lost it for some. I don't know where it ended up. Because I used to lose a lot of stuff because I was on a swim team. Yeah, you had the rhinestone one. Jazzy, you was wretched. I already know. Just because you said you had the rhinestones on your belt, I knew you was wretched. You had a one with a J on it too, huh?
I used to have to wear belts in high school, especially because like I was so awkward and like lanky and like I was tall.
Yeah.
I was tall, so I always had to wear like the long jeans, but I was skinny as hell. So like I always had to have a belt, otherwise my pants would just literally fall off me. Like I had no ass, I had like no meat on the bones in my legs, and I had to just keep them up somehow.
I still have to wear belts to these days. Like I'm tall and thin, so like and pants don't really fit me sometimes. So I do be needing a belt just in case, you know.
Yeah.
Not as much as I used to when I was growing up, but occasionally I need to like put on a belt for sure. But yeah, that was our. Oh my god, my computer is tripping. Can you all see me?
Nope, and she's gone. So next, I swear this is crazy. Whatever's happening.
Yeah, somebody
Right.
watch them.
So
Jeffrey, of course you're uncomfortable. This is hell, not your island. Oh no, hey little diva. What's wrong? You're crying a lot for someone wearing a tactical vest. Oh, you think you were sent here by mistake? Okay, well, let's see. Have people been sent here by mistake before? Sure, all the time. Yeah. Oh, I see here you did go to church every Sunday. Yeah, that would be confusing, but oh, it was Joe Austin's church. Yeah, that one doesn't count. And I see here you were married. Is that correct? But you did cheat on your wife quite a bit with men. No, being gay isn't the sin, but cheating on your wife is. You know, even then, the big guy up there, he forgives quite a bit. So you must have done something very egregious. Let's just see. What did you do for work? Ice removal. Okay. Oh, you worked for ICE. No, that changes quite a bit, but you didn't like displace children, right? You did. Tore them away from their families, but they were like taking care. No, you baited a 5-year-old. Okay. But you never like hurt innocent people, right? You did. You pepper sprayed some pastors. Okay. All right. I don't know. You're looking like a pretty good candidate to me. You know, let's just like cut to the chase. You never murdered anyone or anything. You did. A nurse. Okay, actually, you are correct. You are in the wrong spot here. There are 7 levels of hell, and you are at the top one. So unfortunately, you need to go all the way to the bottom. Yeah, the very last layer. You were just following orders. That's actually so ironic because the people on the 7th level have also said the same thing. Yeah, we have the mustaches down there too. All right, so this one I'm gonna need you to take this ticket right over there to my head. Bundy, and he's going to take you to the elevator. It's going to drop you right down to the 7th floor, okay? Is there anything you could do to not go there? Unfortunately, no. Even if it wasn't for the murder, the red hat and the cargo pants would send you straight down there, okay? Bye-bye now. A lot more will be going there. So I said, Jeffrey, of course you're
Oh my god. That is too funny. So May is having some camera issues. So
I'll be right back, you guys. My computer updated and it wants to update my camera. That's why I'm having issues. So I'll be right back, okay? Just keep rolling, but that shit hella funny. I thought you guys would like that.
oh yeah. So next one is, if you guys haven't heard, Green Day is doing the opening for the Super Bowl, which I cannot wait for. I've literally heard them at their concerts say like replace words of American Idiot, and I'm so excited.
Oh man, I love how the NFL is doing everything they can to just piss Donald Trump off. First, you got Bad Bunny headlining the Super Bowl, and then I just found out that the opening act for the opening ceremony is Green Day.
So I'm glad I have Apple, even though Tim Cook sucks.
Trump supporters, y'all don't know about Green Day, huh?
Me too. I love Green Day.
I love how the NFL is doing everything they.
And now, if you guys don't know much about sports, now the NFL is a pretty like corrupt organization, but like the fact that they're doing, it's like the little things you have to take victories for in organizations like the NFL, because the fact that they're doing Green Day as the opening, and then I think her last name is Carlisle, is doing the either America the Beautiful or the national anthem, and that's cool because she is a very open lesbian singer who's an amazing musician. And then like Bad Bunny just said he's going to be doing his halftime performance in a dress. Yes, Brandy Carlisle. Thank you, Jesse. I'm so sorry. My brain is just, like I said, fried. And then the fact that like Bad Bunny is going to be performing in a dress sent MAGA through like another tizzy. So I am very looking forward to the Super Bowl just for those reasons. And also the fact that Trump is like, I'm not going. It's too far. Where?
I think America is in sort of a civil war. I think our civil liberties are at stake. And now that we have an entirely conservative government, I think our civil liberties are under attack right now. They created Donald Trump. The media created Donald Trump. And he was a reality star. He was smart enough to know that if I just keep to my reality star hooks by eliminating one person at a time, just like I do in my show, and using vulgarity and saying stupid things about, minorities, then I'm going to get what I want, because people love a fucking asshole. Because we made a lot of cultural progress when it comes to gay marriage, climate change, and healthcare, and sort of, gender identity. And it's, and I think that those are, the blowback from that is this sort of white nationalist movement that Donald Trump started. And so that, I think he grew a monster, and it's, I don't know how it's going to play out, but it seems pretty terrifying right now. I feel like America is in sort of
Jazzy, that's a good question. No, that was like 7, 8, almost 9 years ago now.
Okay, he's still a vampire though, because he still looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that.
He freaking like. Does he have a crystal ball? I think. I think Billy Joe got a crystal ball. I think Kamala Harris got a crystal ball.
Paul Rudd
got a crystal ball. I haven't seen Paul Rudd, but these people predicted this shit down to the TT.
Vampire confirmed. Him and Avril Lavigne been sucking the same blood.
Hey, good vampires though, like the ones from Twilight.
Not all.
Actually, the Twilight vampires were also very problematic. I had problems with them.
Well, I mean, the whole stories are kind of, not that I totally didn't read all the books, but
Oh, I read all of them multiple times. I used to love that shit. And then when I grew up, I was like, oh, I'm not sure about this. Go ahead and just keep running it. I
yeah,
think
this
everything should be working more smoothly now. Sorry.
This-
Thank you
this
for being
is-
patient.
this is the last one of the minutes, so.
Okay.
Get it, Jack, hey,
Well, for y'all that don't know, I really did want to start you guys off with something fun. That's Cardi B with her new boo thing, her new baby daddy, I think. And he's going to the Super Bowl.
Because he plays for the Patriots, right?
I think so. Yeah, one of the teams that's going. And fun fact, me and Cardi B are born on literally the exact same day. So we're both 33, October 11th, 1992. So I always keep an eye on her. And she looked like she having a good time. She just had a new baby. And I like to see people having a good time, man. Because it's so rough. Just always like,
oh,
damn.
Busy.
Well, she need to check in on that. But what I will say is I just like to see people having a good time at this point. Because I don't even know if we only even be able to do that. You know what I mean? Like it's getting to the point where I just feel like our future is so bleak, at least for the next few years, that it's just like, if you see somebody smiling and dancing and celebrating, you better fucking go ahead and join in before you can't, you know. That's just my advice, but nobody listen to the tarot reader. So anyway, those are our millennial minutes. Let's just go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. We're gonna get into some darker stuff. I do want to queue up this next video. It's a prayer that the natives gave to, I think it is, to Alex, and so let's just be respectful while we see it and while we get into this darker kind of territory. Oh, it's the next one, but same energy.
Hold on.
Target Center. We are heartbroken by the tragic loss of Alex Pretti that occurred yesterday in Minneapolis. We extend our love, support, and heartfelt sympathies to Alex's family, friends, and our community during this difficult time. Please join us in honoring the life and memory of Alex Pretti with a moment of silence.
If you couldn't hear that in the back, that was them screaming, "Fuck ICE," very nice and loudly.
I said, people are mad, man. People are done with this shit. Like, for real. Like, for real.
Yeah, it makes me sad too, Jazzy. The tribute from his parents really got to me, and then I've seen them from, I think it was not only was he a nurse at the VA hospital, he also was like a advisor or a teacher. And so like his final like interns and stuff that worked with him were all also giving their eulogies. And then this one really stuck with me just to show that he was a really good person. Was one of his exes like came out and said, you know, even though things didn't work out with us, it was like he's still an amazing guy, and it was just so awful to see, of all people, this to happen to him. So like, ugh.
Do you have that video?
I can find it.
Yeah, go ahead and play that. I would like to see that. That's one I didn't
It's not
go.
a video. I think it's just a post.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, if you could find that, I would really like to see that. But yeah, no, I just like my emotions are a little bit burnt. So sorry if I seem a little askew and like kind of confused and stuff, because I am. That's really, I just like, I can't even barely like put my
It was
yeah. That's I'm
his
already
ex. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it is.
Yes, go ahead and we can just take our time. We, you know, I really want these shows for us to have a place where we can just kind of process this shit, because this shit is not normal and it's new, it's unprecedented. So we need to, like, you know, process it together, and also like get creative and start thinking of new ideas. Because the old regular schmegular ways that we used to solve problems like this ain't working, clearly. So, you know what I mean? So we got to really put our heads together here. So just take your time, you guys, and give yourself some grace. You feel me? That's what I always remind myself to do. And as I roll this joint.
That I've seen is that his ex-wife says that like he was the type of person that couldn't ignore something bad happening, and that she's not surprised that he put like his life on the line to help another human being.
Yeah, I mean, immediately it took him like 0.5 seconds to help that lady. From what I saw, like he instantly jumped in. You know what I mean?
He was disarmed before he was shot. Other officers didn't know he was. That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. The video of him reading
because they
words.
jumped him they jumped his ass. They lynched him in the middle of the street.
The video of him reading words for the
I want to
elderly.
make excuses for this shit. Well, okay, keep doing that. Keep playing around. This shit gonna happen to you. They gonna start doing this shit to everybody. You want to keep making excuses, and then nobody gonna have an excuse for your ass when they do this shit to you. You gonna be like in heaven with the Lord or with Satan, whoever you hang out with, and be like, oh damn, they were supposed to make sure and check if I was unarmed before they murdered me on the street. Okay. So keep playing them dumbass games and see what the fuck happened.
I don't know who Nick D is, but he is saying, unfortunately, if you go to a protest with a gun obstructing the police, they might bust a cap.
Okay, then go to a protest with a gun. Everybody need to be strapped. Equalize this shit.
Minnesota is a concealed carry state, and I was listening. My dad texted me of all things today and was like, "Did you watch The View? Because they still did a show this morning, but no audience. But they had a heated debate about what went on with Alex, and even God, what's her name? Alyssa Griffin, who's like the Republican on the panel." She was saying like how fucked up it was, and how like she, who's also like a registered gun owner, went on to explain about like it doesn't matter, because if you're a concealed carrier, like you carry that with you all the time. It's not that, and that's what people with concealed carry licenses do. It's not to harm anybody, it's to protect people if their government becomes tyrannical.
Right. I thought y'all was all about the Second Amendment, and now all of a sudden y'all ain't about the Second Amendment.
Yeah, that really pissed me off. Monique Brooks says, and they shot him so many times and were like clapping and high-fiving about it. That
so y'all motherfuckers is sick. Okay. These are not people to be giving any chances to at all.
Mm-mm. The one thing that pissed me off was, I forget what her name is. I think her name is Sarah. She's on the panel of The View. She at one point said like, "Oh, there's good ICE agents." I was like, no, that pissed me off. I was like, no, there are no good fucking ICE agents. You work for that organization, I don't care. And the ironic part is the two people that were recently murdered by ICE, both of those agents that shot them had been in it for years. It wasn't just like Joe Schmoes off the street. And they were like veterans and shit. So like they know how to use a gun. So shut the fuck up and stop making goddamn excuses.
She's making it worse. She needs to sit her stupid ass down and shut the fuck up. Really. Like, really. Before we're gonna get there. Let's just keep moving.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the thing you were talking about with the prayer, I believe.
Share, me and my brothers here and sisters want to share a prayer song.
Same, Jazzy.
We wanted to share, me and my brothers here. And
yeah, as Jazzy said, that sound is reverberating in my chest, and it's just such a kind, loving gesture. Especially in the states like the northern Midwest, they're very big in their Native American culture.
And it's just so kind of them to share that prayer with the very, people that have been oppressing them for years and stuff. And like, that's where the humanity really come from,
Yeah. And even if you're not like very into like religion or different cultures, even, it still is such a meaningful gesture for them to do.
I bet you they didn't even know him at all, or maybe they did. I don't know. I have no idea. But they came out there and sent like did something that would honor his spirit away properly, and instead of being degraded and like called a domestic terrorist, and like the same way they did Renee. Like, I just can't stand this shit. The injustice is too much. I'm a fucking Libra, man. I can't handle no injustice, bro. That shit fucking pissed me off.
Yeah. Well, hold on. This next one is a little just to be safe.
You can't take my phone. You cannot. Oh, that's illegal, sir. That's for them. Hey! Stop that shit! Hey! You need to get off of her right now. Get the off her. You stole her phone. Hey! Call 911. Someone call 911. Call 911. Someone call the police. That is assault. That is kidnapping of her phone.
what's your name?
That was illegal.
What's your name?
Someone call 911.
You legally have to identify
What's your
yourself.
name?
This is the part of
What's
the
your
Constitution.
name?
Identify
What's your
yourself.
name?
What's your name? Who are you? What's your name? I said shame! Shame!
That dude was gonna turn around and start and whip that girl ass too. You see how he turned around and almost came back? Y'all better start. Fuck them whistles, bro. I'll tell you that right now.
I get it. I know you talked about that last night with We the People, but I did appreciate what Monique had to say, Momo had to say about that. With, I think that people are just trying to do whatever they can because we don't really know how to handle.
Well, it ain't shit. How about that? It's not a goddamn fucking thing. They just manhandled that old lady like it was nothing. She was like, she could have hit her head. She could have died too. And y'all gonna blow a fucking whistle?
I just wonder,
enough. When are fucking people gonna stop being so fucking scared to stand up to these people?
One of the things that in the Dawn members only chat that I was listening to was, and Peter mentioned it, but I commented about it before Peter mentioned it, that these are all just like basically real life Call of Duty players, and they just see everybody else, doesn't matter who, everybody else is just NPCs that they're trying to take out. That's what it is.
I mean, hey, I don't mind the whistles. Like they help, but they don't. Like, come on now, you guys. People are dying. Like, seriously, like out here. This has to stop. This has to stop. Otherwise, don't be flabbergasted when your ass get mollywopped and you're over here trying to fucking, and then you're gonna be confused as to why nobody help you. Like, because people are scared out here. We've been afraid for far too long, and now here we are. And I'm sorry, Katie. Like, white people are fucking weak, dude. Y'all done fucked us all up, bro. Now y'all learning the fucking hard way. And now y'all are acting fucking afraid. Y'all scared now, huh? You're fucking scared now? After we've been living this shit forever? Now y'all fucking afraid?
Well, it was like I said, earlier in the show that unfortunately part of why the awareness is happening. Wow. So we're going to block some trolls today, guys.
You can go ahead and go just punt yourself into the sun, you idiot.
I agree this has to stop. People need to quit acting like idiots. No, they're not. That's the thing. These people, ICE is not law enforcement. They are border patrol, and they are thousands and hundreds and thousands of miles from any border. They do not have the same rules as law enforcement. And even if they did, they didn't learn how to, they don't follow them. They don't give a shit. And I agree. Marley says, I'm going to learn how to use a gun, and I hate guns, but what choice is there? That's how I feel. Because like, I hate guns.
I do too. I'm learning how to use the strap. I'm learning how to use the feet, the sword, the teeth, voodoo. I don't give a fuck. I'm learning how to use everything to make sure that my people safe. Words, YouTube, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying so hard. I've been trying, and I knew that this shit was about to go down, Katie, and nobody would fucking listen. Nobody would listen. I don't understand why it needs to get this far for people to get some fucking sense or some courage or something. I don't know what the fuck is happening anymore, bro.
Or the fact that we've literally had 90 years of like this documented on how to prevent something like this, and we just went, no, that's fake. It's not real. I mean, it's just... Anyway.
Let's just keep going because it doesn't get any better from here.
ICE is in Hawaii. And today my grandson came home with this assignment. Family Migration Project. How many members are in your family? Name each member. Which member migrated your family to Hawaii? Send 2 to 3 pictures of your family to your child's school email address.
Oh, what?
Name the country your family is from. What are some facts you know about your home country? Send 2 to 3 pictures of your family in your home country. Why did you come to Hawaii? Push factors are the reasons why your family left your home country. Pull factors are reasons why your family moved to Hawaii. When did your family migrate to Hawaii? What did your immigrated family members do when they came to Hawaii? What did they do to survive in this new place? Again, send 2 to 3 pictures of your family in their early years of arriving in Hawaii. What does your family do now to survive?
I'm gonna go
Again,
grab me a shot of
send
tequila
2 to
real
3
quick.
pictures to your child's school email address. I was born and raised in Hawaii. My parents were born and raised in Hawaii. Is in the 3 years that my grandson has been in this school, we've never had a project like this. They sent this shit out to every student in the school with the assumption that everyone is a fucking immigrant. ICE is in Hawaii.
That is
And
just,
today my grandson.
do these people not, the people in this country not fucking realize that so much of the population immigrated here and or stole land that we currently reside on?
Like, what kind of creeper McGee shit is that, Katie?
Like,
if somebody sent your child home with that shit, what the fuck would you think?
I would first of all take the F. And then I would call every like administrator and storm the fucking school board.
Yeah.
Like,
That, you know what, Katie? And you know what's creeping me out about that mostly?
Welcome, Lizzie. It's been quite a
Our
night.
president is involved very closely, if not leading, a trafficking ring. And has been for fucking decades. Allegedly. I guess you got to put that in there and whatever.
Oh, God. Yeah.
And this shit, just because Epstein is dead does not mean that this shit has stopped. This man is probably actively working on doing the same shit that he's been doing forever and nobody's doing shit about it.
And
God,
also,
I don't think we need to see them damn Epstein files, Katie. I don't think we need to see them. I don't think we want to see them. I have enough as evidence from the 34 other fucking counts of felony and the other rape case to just put his ass in jail. I don't need to see a million files of some fucked up shit to know that this motherfucker need to go to jail and with all his little homies. Okay, so fuck them files. He needs to be put under the jail.
like, I mean, how else does, like, look at all the money he's had and lost, and you can't, those, unfortunately, like, those underground sex rings that's how you make money. So how do you think he stayed afloat all these years? Like, he made the money from the billionaires. Like, there's a reason that fucking Epstein, I don't believe that Epstein killed himself. I don't believe that Virginia Giuffre killed herself. I don't even think that his first wife died on her own accord.
Oh, absolutely not. Oh, and look at how he buried that bitch, or one of them.
His first wife is buried
a raccoon could have dug her up. She at the golf course right now. Probably her little toupee probably still sticking out the fucking dirt. Bro, yeah. These people are like so sick and disgusting, bro. So sick and disgusting and vile.
But the pageants is also how they found all of these vulnerable children, because also the parents would like literally sell their own children.
I don't know if y'all, I tried to tell y'all, I know y'all don't think that Sasha Riley was in his right mind or who would be after some shit like that, but y'all better get to better believe it, at least look into it. But they won't even do that. So why don't, he said he would come out and say everything that he needs to say, and they won't even take him. So so y'all gonna believe Trump over Sasha Riley? Really? You must be fucking the dumbest piece of shit to ever walk the land if you really are still believing this man. What more do you need to be corroborated? I don't know, you guys. I don't know.
so many of these people, there's literally nothing that they could do. He could literally there could be a videotape or some type of live stream of him literally murdered,
There
like
probably
murdering
is.
people. No, like he could go live and shoot somebody and kill them. He could go live and grape somebody, and they still would be like, "That's not real. That's fake. That's AI." Like this. No matter what, there are some people, and it's all cult like. There are some people that are so far gone, either in the scheme itself, or just so empty-headed that they'll believe anything.
Yeah. And I don't know what to do, you guys, but
Lizzie brings up a good point. If he was lying, then Trump could sue for defamation, but then all the files would have to be investigated and he would be caught. He's definitely guilty. Believe the victims. Absolutely.
What do you think is it? So why would they have to blank out 250 pages worth of shit? Because that shit is fucked up. And I bet you that Sasha Riley was not lying to your ass, but you think it's so sick and inhumane that you can't even believe it. And I understand that. But y'all better get to fucking believing. Otherwise, it's going to you. I'm sorry.
And here's the thing, too. If you're going to black out names for victims, that's one thing. But they are just literally laughing in our faces by just blacking out pages and pages. It does not make you look more innocent. It makes you so much more fucking guilty. Yeah, 2 million, and there's still 2 million pages not released.
Because all that shit is snuff films and a whole bunch of blood and children and fucked up shit that we don't need to see, that we don't want to see. Otherwise, we'll be traumatized for the rest of our fucking lives. For real. So I don't know what but nobody listened to Make Money. We don't want to see that shit. Okay? Why don't we ask the people, ask Molly Sky Brown, ask Sasha Riley, Virginia Giuffre, she gone. And actually, Molly Sky Brown didn't have much good to say about Virginia once she got later in her life after she was done, and she was washed up or whatever they call it, because she then ended up what did they call it, like recruiting other girls.
Yeah, because I read the Virginia book and I understand, like, I get why the Molly is angry, but you get trapped in such situations where that's just how, not that I'm excusing any of this, absolutely not, but like that's just how you survive.
Exactly. And they're trapped. They were trapped in it. I mean, they're literally, if these things are true, they had the children taking them out. Or just murdering them right in front of their eyes. Just like they line them up and just choose one and then make them clean up afterwards. You guys, this shit is sick, bro.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
We gotta get off of this.
How very white of us to ask, how am I supposed to raise babies in this country when Black mothers have had no choice but to raise their babies in this country under these same conditions, with these same oppressors who shoot their babies dead and destroy their names on the news and get away with it. And then these Black mothers are told to move on. Shame. How very white of us to say, my life is in danger in this country from the safety of our devices, in our comfortable houses, with every freedom, however fragile, afforded to us. And when we leave our house, we have the privilege of our race and citizenship to walk down the street and wave to our neighbors without being deemed a threat to anyone else's safety? How very white of us to concede nothing can get better when Palestinians have endured years upon years of mass slaughter and apartheid under a racist regime, and the endless deaths of their children. Yet they keep living and keep dreaming, and they keep working for liberation, even though the world has deemed them undeserving. How very white of us to ask, what can I even do? when Renee's life was taken protecting her brown neighbors, and Keith's life was taken by a racist paid to be racist, and 32 lives were taken, locked up for nothing but their accents. And we have the audacity to post outrage online but shrug our shoulders in defeat at the thought of being in the street. Just fucking do something. We can all do something. We're all doing something right now. Keep doing something. Stand up, fight back.
Stand up, fight back.
How?
Very true.
What do you have to say about that, Katie? I'm curious.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just agree. And I'm spent. I'm sorry.
No, I feel you. I'm just gonna say, like, I'm sorry, but white people gonna have to pull us out of this one, because the way that they've been doing us, we can't help you. We can't help you because now they're doing y'all like this. So y'all gonna have to figure this shit out. We can only help support, but y'all gotta do your white people thing. I don't know what the fuck that means or is, and I don't think y'all do either. But you might want to get to figuring it the fuck out. Okay. Then stop yawning. You're passing it on to our audience. They're gonna fall asleep on us. I'm just kidding.
Look, every time I lay down, I don't get any rest because it's either the toddler or I lay down, and that's when the other little one wakes up and decides to just start having a dance recital. So
I just haven't really slept well. I just got too much going in my brain. It's just like
I can fall asleep quick, but like I wake up every morning now at like 3 a.m. and then just can't fall back asleep.
I just like eat really good. I like to have a nice glass of tea or something before I go to bed, and then like I'll kind of just listen to stuff all night and like doze in and out. Like I already kind of have a bit of insomnia, like to begin with. So I've never been much of a very good sleeper. I was when I was like little, like I slept like a rock, but now as an adult, I don't really sleep that great.
Yeah, Marley brings up a great point. Yeah, they have to be on the front lines this time, meaning white people. Imagine what they would have done to a black man. Oh, absolutely.
Well, Keith Porter, I mean, nobody even really brought him up because it's just a regular schmegler. So it's terrible. And he seemed like he was a real cool dude. So, shout out to him. I really love this lady. Auntie right here is so cool. This is something good that I like to see. And I don't like to see my aunties out here being like this. So let's go ahead and play this one.
This is what it means to do your part and be part of a community.
You want water? Some water? Dad, I am so sorry. I am so sorry, guys. Everybody come in here. Come in. Come in. This is my home. Come in, guys. Everybody come in.
I'm sorry. How are you feeling right now with everything?
I'm feeling so bad. Oh my God, I'm so nervous, scared, very scared, really scared. But I'm so happy. I don't know what to say. Come in, just be my home. Come in, have a fire, guys. Come in, have a fire. Tell everybody come in here to be safe. Come in here, be safe. Please be safe.
This is Tracy Wong. She's the owner of Mihun Kitchen, located on Nicollet Avenue in Minneapolis, Minnesota, which is located almost exactly a block away from where Alex Pretti was publicly executed yesterday morning. And when immigration decided to gas the rest of the observers, Tracy here opened up her restaurant as a safe haven away from the fumes. And as you can see from this person that used to work for her, that's just who she is. So one, be like Tracy. And if you are in the Minneapolis area, please go and support Tracy Wong and go check out Mihun Kitchen. This is what it means to do your part and be part of a community.
Good for her. the Lizzie brings up a really good point. Lizzie's another token white person in our audience. We have too much reflective thinking as white people, not enough forward thinking. We need to do better, and it's been a long time coming. And just think, like, there's white people like, Lizzie and I, who have always been, I like to think, very open, understanding, empathetic to everybody. And now some of these people are like just starting to wake up, and they still have a long way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's good for her.
Yeah, and I'm like, Tracy, can I have a bowl of pho? I love pho. That's one of my favorite food.
Oh, pho.
A big bowl of pho. Yeah, no, but God bless her, because like, for real, like, and she was scared too, and like, it's like, just come on in. I'm giving you a bowl of pho. Like, fuck this. You know what I mean? Like, get in here. And she's taking care of people, and we need to do more of that. Like, if you lose money, fuck it. Like, but we can't
Honestly,
lose our lives out here, you guys. Like, for real.
It looks like businesses like hers are gaining like so much business for what they're doing. Like that, what was that other one that Dawn was talking about? The Smitten Kitten or something? Like,
oh yeah, the sex shop. I was like, y'all got them pop rocks that y'all got them pop rocks, the edible, the ones that are safe for pop rocking. You know what pop rocks are? They're like little.
I know the candy.
Yeah, so it's like sex pop rocks.
I'm really vanilla when it comes to that stuff.
Oh, okay.
I grew up Catholic, so I don't know anything.
Y'all don't got those. I'm not really into pink. Do you guys like have like green handcuffs? Y'all got them electrocutors. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to freak Katie out, because obviously she's getting all flustered over here.
Jazzy says, "Who the hell putting pop rocks in their Gucci's?" Ooh. Hey, listen. Like, I'm lucky. I obviously
I'm a very
know,
adventurous woman.
Look, I obviously know how stuff
I
works.
tried it one time.
Look, I obviously know how the basics work, or else I wouldn't be pregnant right now. So, but yeah, I don't know a lot. Anyway,
I'm just trying to poke Katie and make her cheeks go really, really red, because it cracks me up.
ooh, jeez.
She's bashful, you guys. I'm her younger little sister that likes to try to get her
Takes pop it to a
get her
whole
riled
level.
The guys seem to like it too.
I'll go ask my husband about that later.
Oh, we're having too much fun. All right, let's move on.
Hold on.
Drop, pop it, lock it.
All right, so you wanted Mayor Tim to do some stuff.
Finally.
Aggressively moments earlier. Some appeared to abandon posts entirely and retreated as the organized state force took over. Also joining forces with the Guards were the Black Panther Party. Following Renee Good's death, the Black Panthers became visible at protests in places like Philadelphia, providing security, distributing resources, and standing armed in solidarity against what they viewed as state violence. Also in Minneapolis, after Pretty's shooting, members and allies of these Panther-inspired groups mobilized quickly. They positioned themselves near the shooting site and protest zones, offering protection to demonstrators, helping coordinate with community members, and ensuring peaceful gatherings remained safe from potential escalation. At the same time, Minnesota is taking aggressive legal action against the Trump administration to halt the massive deployment of ICE and Border Patrol agents. The lawsuit argues that Operation Metro Surge, which was launched in late 2025 and intensified with thousands of armed, masked agents, has caused chaos, racial profiling, excessive force, and unnecessary violence. It also describes how the operation diverts local police resources, racks up overtime costs, and targets communities based on politics rather than legitimate enforcement needs. The lawsuit therefore seeks to declare the surge illegal.
All right, you can pause it there. We'll make sure to have this video because the whole video is really informative. But one thing I want to say, actually two, maybe three. Excuse me. First of all, I need everybody to like take like a CPR training or like a just like general first aid training. I need everybody to learn how to start donating to food banks or start helping out at them or whatever you can. I need people that aren't afraid to like pick up, and learn how to use a gun to go ahead and learn how to use one. You don't gotta be like, at least know how to pick one up in case of emergency and know how to use it. You know what I mean? I need people to really just be like, start to educating themselves. I'm getting my, I'm gonna actually get my LCI where I can teach other people how to be lifeguards. So, because I already have my WSI, I'm not certified, like it expired, so I have to get recertified and all that. That's what I'm thinking about doing this summer is, because I might be out of work again this summer, which is very stressful. And so I'm thinking about maybe going back and like lifeguarding or something. At least I won't be completely broke. Or coaching, I can do that. I've done that before. Or managing a pool. I don't know. Figure it out. So, but yeah, I just highly recommend people just start educating themselves in different ways that you can help other people just in case of emergency.
We really got some trolls tonight. Someone saying, stop the BS. If any one of you approach a cop with a weapon while she is doing their job, the same thing will happen to you.
Okay, then, bitch, we going to Satan together, bitch. We don't care over here. We done with you.
Goodbye. Like, they're not cops. I said it before. They're not fucking cops. Anyway. We finally got out of our first segment.
People think we scared of these bitches. I don't know. Maybe our government is, but real niggas out here ain't afraid of you motherfuckers at all. For real. Like, really or not. So maybe stay your little fucking retarded ass inside your house. Fuck out of here. All right, what's next?
Ooh, that's a really good idea, Monique. Make a family exit plan and plan a meetup spot. That's a really
good too.
All right, we are moving on to our next thing.
A lot to do with it. He stopped by with Tim Roy and Glenn Azabuki.
Well, Moses, you got off to a great start tonight. The team got off to a great start. A lot of activity early on. How much was that a key for this win?
Yeah, we came out hard. We came out hyped, just playing with energy, and the game usually rewards good basketball. So I think that was the result of that early on. The beginning of both quarters, we started off hot, started off fast, set the tone for the rest of the half.
You guys forced 26 turnovers.
I forgot to put a timestamp on this one. Fast forward just a little bit. There's Steve Kerr, when you see Coach, and then there's a Steph Curry one.
It's a good defensive effort, a lot of activity. So yeah, I was very pleased with the guys' play at that end for sure.
I think you guys had 20 steals. I mean, why were you so effective disrupting?
I just thought we were active and sharp with our rotations and game plan stuff. We didn't make many mistakes and took advantage of the opportunities that were there. A lot of guys diving on the floor for loose balls. Steph set the tone early, dove on one. Moses got the three in the corner, gave us some momentum, and BP got on the floor, called a timeout. I mean, those are big plays, and they establish a level of fight.
I'm over here listening to it like, oh, okay, yeah, I forgot.
So often through the years, no matter what's going on off the floor,
it
always feels like when guys
there we go.
the floor,
everything else kind of fades away for those moments. Did you feel that from the group today, given what the last 48 hours has been like?
Honestly, what I felt was that their group was suffering. I thought the vibe in the stands, it was one of the most bizarre, sad games I've ever been a part of. You could feel the somber atmosphere. Their team, we could tell they were struggling with everything that's been going on, and what the city has been through. So it was very sad. It was a sad night. We're obviously, we got the win and we're happy about that, but very difficult to see so many people struggling and sad. And, they came to the game to try to forget about stuff, I guess. But I don't think anything went away for the city and for their team. I think they were suffering from the effects of everything.
You have to.
So do you want me to fast forward then to Steph?
Yeah, go to Steph.
Okay, here he is.
How would you describe the environment you played in tonight?
It was definitely that. I just know there's a lot of heavy hearts and a lot of things, especially this Minneapolis community. Yesterday was rough. It's been rough, I know, out here, and you can kind of feel it when we got here, 2 days ago. The protests that were going on downtown, it was amazing to watch the turnout and peaceful protests, and the unified voice that was here, and you feel like that would kind of turn the tide, to a more positive direction. And you wake up in the morning and you see what happened. So obviously, it was no need and no place to have a game yesterday, and it's filtered over a little bit to the atmosphere today, like you said, as it should. There's a lot of change that needs to happen, and when you're here and you feel it, I was glued to the TV yesterday when we weren't playing, just watching the coverage and understanding what was going on and trying to really, get knowledgeable about it, and hopefully, again, the community kind of comes together and the right decisions are made so that there's more of a peaceful, environment here.
What, Bonita, I agree. At least they didn't evade the questions like the White House staff and leaders.
Dude, can y'all be president? I'm okay with that. Y'all can still play basketball and not do shit, but just let us chill and just get our shit back together. And you could be president. I will trust you to help us out. You know what I mean? Come on now, bro. Man, first of all, Steve Kerr, if y'all don't know, he is a his father was politically assassinated. You know what I mean? Something like that. You gotta look him up. There's a whole story to how his father was died, and he played with Michael Jordan. He got 9 rings, 9 rings like this. He got rings on each hand. And because of his coaching and playing with the Bulls, and then so just good man. Ever since he came out to out here, he put together a good team, good leadership, everything. And then we had Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond. All these the basketball teams out here have really done a lot of good work. Green Day has done a lot of good work out here and take care of our people. They did not let us suffer during the pandemic. They're not letting us suffer now. And so just good people. And I like to share them because damn, our own leadership ain't doing shit. We got basketball players doing more work than our own people. So I just like to always share those things. Sorry, I was a little long-winded. I'm just like, my heart hurts, you guys. This shit is, I just don't like to see people be so sad and suffer, and I don't like feeling sad.
Yes,
Yeah,
Bonita.
Green Day, the band. Yeah, they from out here, so they take really good care of the community as well.
Here we got the National Guard out in Minneapolis.
What are you guys giving out?
Hot chocolate.
You're with the Minnesota National Guard?
Yeah, we are. Yes, we are.
Why was this important for you guys to do today?
It's a demonstration of safety and security. We're here to help.
The Minnesota National Guard has arrived in Minneapolis, and I think it's pretty pathetic that they have to wear these neon vests in order to differentiate themselves from those who haven't earned the uniform. And you also notice that none of them are armed. And not only are they unarmed, but they're unmasked. I tried to choose a flattering still shot for you, Lieutenant Colonel. I hope I did okay. But they don't need masks because they don't need to hide their identity because they're not doing things that are unconstitutional. They're not violating anyone's rights, and they're not breaking any laws. So they don't have to worry about retribution, being on the right side of history, or, ethics, moral conduct, being held accountable for things. They're here to protect the protesters and ensure that their rights are not being violated at Whipple. And they can do this without weapons, which is further proof that the protesters are not the ones agitating the situation or exacerbating the tensions. And just to make sure that everyone knows that the National Guard is there for us, their fellow Minnesotans, they did something truly Minnesotan. Instead of greeting protesters with tear gas, rubber bullets, actual artillery, and violence, they met the protesters with donuts, coffee, and hot chocolate.
Coffee, donuts, hot chocolate.
Right.
I think one correction, they're definitely armed. They just don't have them like on them.
They're not showing them off like there's some.
Yeah. They definitely are strapped. Like, don't think that they just pulled up. Like, they have it in a car or they got it somewhere. Like, don't think that they're just unarmed. But they don't need to be out there because they got donuts, and that will disarm me right away. If you pull up with me and I'm angry and you pull me up with a donut, I'm disarmed.
That
right
and like
away.
those Dunkin' Donut cup of Joe things that have all the.
I'll take a hot chocolate and then we ain't got a problem. I'll go on about my day.
Well, the thing is with the National Guard too is they don't need to have guns out and whip them around like they got big dicks.
Yeah, no, like no mask, like because they're not trying to commit evil. We got a whole bunch of lunatics and evildoers running around, and we ain't doing shit about it, and it needs to stop because we tired.
Yeah. So when I watched
what's this Bonita? What does Bonita have to say? Let's check in with our audience. What they talking about before we keep going?
She's talking about Green Day. She says, "A snap. I knew they were from Cali. I have fam there. Didn't know they were continuing to reach out and help. Love that band Green Day. They've always had big hearts in many things." Yeah, and that's how most like bands like Green Day, like punk bands, and people don't realize how anti like establishment and shit they are. Like, I am so excited to. I hope they televise the entire opening of. Like,
I'm about to pull up. I'm trying to see because they said that they were at like a certain pier out in
Yeah, I don't think they're at the stadium.
Yeah, they're at a pier over in the city. So I'm gonna actually go try and see if I can perch up somewhere and go like just watch it or like at least be able to film it or something. But if not, then I'll just watch it on TV. But they definitely, because the whole Super Bowl is hosted out here anyway, so of course you would get like local artists, and Green Day is like
I want them to sing American Idiot, but I want them to say MAGA agenda.
Oh, they're gonna do all, girl.
Like, not redneck.
Girl, they're gonna do all that shit. They're gonna do all that shit. Like, I don't know if y'all know, but Green Day don't give a fuckaroo about your feelings or nothing. He predicted this shit a long time ago. Anyway, but like one time they went to, or they like performed at the Grammys or something, or some award show, right? And they were like, hey, you guys, like, no, like they told everybody no political, nothing at all. And they were like, fuck that. And completely just broke out in like a impromptu, no Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. And that shit must have been in like 2014. So, like, they're about it. They don't care. So
I don't know if the Olympics. Bonita. Oh.
At Pier 80, you having something?
Bonita said about the Summer Olympics being in LA and FIFA, but I don't know.
FIFA is not looking like
boycotting
FIFA surviving. FIFA look like that shit gonna be moved. I don't know about the Olympics. I think we have enough time to like, yeah, my chem.
We've shown them on here before, My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, we had a whole like little segment.
I just saw a thing recently that Guns N' Roses was doing a concert in Mexico City, and they came out with a giant Trump piñata and started beating the shit out of it.
Rock and roll, dude.
Right? So when I saw this morning, I was,
oh my god! You know what? Hold on. Just right before you started, this helped me emotionally because I needed to kind of live vicariously through somebody else's emotions because I'm so tired. And when I finally saw Don just lose his shit, I was like, thank God. Now I'm not crazy. I don't know. It just helped me a lot. Thanks, Don.
This administration is something else. These are lawless, soulless people going on television, lying about this man and calling him all kinds of domestic terrorists. There he is. This man was not violent. He was not a terrorist. He wasn't a domestic terrorist. He wasn't any of those things. And to hear these fucking assholes come on television with a face full of fucking makeup, too much lipstick and makeup and eyeliner and fucking mascara. Well, he shouldn't have been there. It's like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Whatever his name is, saying that the ICE agents were the victims. Fuck off, you little Gestapo. Are you kidding me? None of the evidence shows any of the shit that you're talking about. They are incompetent. They spent all weekend going on shows contradicting the video and the evidence that's out there and spending all their time on social media. What is wrong with you people? This administration is something else.
Yeah.
Oh, when he's just like, what the fuck? I'm like, ooh.
I was like, finally. I've been waiting for him to fucking go off. I've been waiting so long because I have been going off on his show and everybody told me, oh my God, man, money, your mouth is so foul and then finally when he do it, now it's all good, bruh. I was like, thank God. Now I don't have to feel so fucking crazy because I've been here. I really knew this shit was about to go down like this. I've been knew this shit from like the jump, bro. And like, oh God. Y'all motherfuckers make me tired.
Here is
what did you think about that? I didn't see it. I saw it in post because I woke up a little late this morning. So
I was outside.
Don's show is at like 7:30 in the morning for me.
I was outside at that point with Emma, but I had it playing.
That's nice.
I had it playing, and I was like, "Ooh, he mad." So I did find.
He said, "Hey, bitch, your lips is burnt off." He said, "Your mascara is askew." I always say, Karen Levitt, like, her lies burnt off her lips, like, because they got no lips. It's super weird. And then they come back, but then you see little holes where she like inflated them, with a little like pump. She probably just pumps them in.
I just want to say
and that's inflate again because all the lies just burn them clean off.
That's not healthy for a baby. That child's gonna come out red with horns.
That baby ain't. And it ain't gonna, and Satan and the little Antichrist ain't gonna like that bitch neither. You're gonna be like, I'm cool off my mom. She sucks.
So guys, here is a video of the Guns N' Roses.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah. Fucking what's his name again?
Flash.
Flash.
Here we go. Here we go. Bonk. Yeah, right in the nuts.
But he doesn't have those anymore. Those are already gone.
That's true. Well, what comes out when you beat them?
More devils. Chrissy Gnome.
Ooh,
The children.
that's great. Good for Guns N' Roses.
Yeah. I think people have had enough. Hey, when somebody pulls out a pinata and is whacking you with a fucking pinata, I don't think people like you that much.
right in the grain of rice. And Guns N' Roses has always been one of those bands too. Like, yeah, they got some like southern rock
Okay,
shit,
now that's good. Right in the grain of that one took me a second. That's really, really good.
That's funny, Jazzy. I like that.
Yeah. I love you guys. See, this is why I like to hang out with y'all because I don't know where I'd be without y'all. Y'all really uplift me. Y'all just really help, Oh, what's next?
The hardest working man in news.
Well,
We have a significant development right now. Centrist Democrats who voted to fund ICE just a week ago are coming out in droves and apologizing, saying they regret their vote. And not just that, they're calling Alex Pretti's death a murder. And it comes as Donald Trump is desperately looking for an off-ramp, so much so that he's spoken to Governor Tim Walz today and said that it was a nice call. This morning, Democratic...
And also, yeah. Too little, too late. Like...
Oh, now you want to apologize? I'm sorry. We're sorry. Like, bitch.
I don't have TikTok, Jazzy, so I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. I refuse. TikTok has always gave me a funky feeling. I don't think I trust them. So I've never done any of my work on TikTok, and I don't
Yeah. Here's
plan
what's then going on in San Francisco. Is that a bunch of kids?
That's an elementary school.
Nice. You know what, Jazzy? I did see that actually. They're censoring left-leaning content because Don talked about it a little bit, but also the I've had it ladies have been talking about it because they're like, we have over 1 million followers on TikTok and like 200 people saw our video. That's
why we don't really get that many fucking viewers, I bet too. I don't know how much they're doing it on like YouTube per se, but like it's really hard to kind of break through because they censor your ass if you're not like producing like the way that they can make money. So you have to like pass all these little like things. Yeah, exactly. And so, but yes, those were elementary school kids.
That's awesome.
Yeah, a lot of students out here in Oakland have just been walking out. And so what I think, I don't know, I hope people are doing is, and it looks like this is what's happening, but the schools are making it safe for the kids to walk out. And so they're kind of organizing it so that they can like have them do it and so that they're safe and you know what I mean and organized, because these people are literally like they love children and not in a good way. So
one more from Aaron Parnas before we go on to our next.
We have breaking news out of Minnesota. One of the leading Republicans running for governor in Minnesota just dropped out of the race, saying that he cannot support the Republican Party's, quote, stated retribution on the citizens of our state, nor can I count myself a member of a party that would do so. First reported by the Star Tribune, Chris Medell, who is running for governor in Minnesota, a Republican, or at least now former Republican, has dropped out following the horrific murder of Alex Pretti and Renee Good. He said that he initially supported ICE's efforts in Minneapolis, but has completely changed. He was a top contender to be the Republican nominee for governor in Minnesota. But now he says national Republicans have made it impossible for a Republican to win in Minnesota, and that he cannot support the, quote, stated retribution on the citizens of the state. This is a massive development. The Republican Party brand in Minnesota has become so hyper-toxic that they no longer have a front runner for their own Republican nomination for governor. Spread the word and follow along step state on all the news you need to know about.
Sucks to suck.
What do you think about that, Katie?
I think that these people are all crooked as fuck, and they're all just trying to cover their own asses.
Yeah, and they're scared. Now they're running scared. And so it's just like, why were you even here in the first place? Could you at least have had the fucking gall or decency or something to just let us know that you were going to just abandon us and leave us out to dry? That would have been nice. So at least we could do something else or figure something else out.
And
But no,
that's
you can't
not...
even do that. Like, you all just left people to fucking die.
And that's not just something towards the Republicans. It's also a lot of the Democrats too.
Oh yeah. Katie, are we going to our next segment?
We're about to.
Can I use the bathroom? Can you check in with the audience, and then I'll just be right
How
back.
dare you?
Sorry, I have to pee so bad. I've been trying to hang in there, but
No,
I gotta
go for it.
All right. Just check in with the audience and see what they're talking about. I'll be right back, you guys. Maybe you'll catch Annabelle in the background or something.
He would not have dropped out if this was in another state. When and if ICE leave, where are they going next? Do you think when they leave that is the end? Well, I did hear that Bovino either got fired or demoted recently, like as in like within a few hours. I did also hear that they're trying to get ICE out of Minnesota in general, and that he's also not happy with Kristi Noem, so she might be on her way out. But the way that shit just flies around, it's like, who knows? I think he's been removed. That's what I thought too. I'm not 100% sure, but like, again, it's just kind of saying, when is enough going to be enough? Because I think I forget who I said it to earlier. I was talking about, how it's not that I personally am like numb to this anymore, but I'm at the point now of like, I'm not surprised by any of this. I'm not surprised by any of this anymore. It's like, oh, how much more illegal can they go? Well, of course they're gonna do fucking illegal shit. That's all they do is illegal shit. None of this is lawful, and we always end with our Trump tracker, which I've got ready up anyway. Bonita says, well, it's a waste of time.
Woo! All right.
Waste of time and money to run a campaign if you're Magonites or clueless Republicans after what happened that screws any chance of trying to win. No, he doesn't see that. He just thinks he's never going to leave. Caitlin Collins from CNN reports that Bovino got suspended from his social media too. Good. Fuck him.
Oh, damn. They did him like that?
Yeah, they fired. I think that they fired him too.
Oh, well, good, because he's a little fucking creep.
Mm-hmm.
Little, like, fucking 5'1" ass little puntable bitch. Fuck that.
No, Lizzie, I have a toddler. That's an insult to toddlers. They're not toddlers. They're fucking psychopaths.
No. We just literally saw toddlers protesting for their life. They're kidnapping toddlers. Fuck these people are not human, bro. All right, let's keep going. I'm sorry, you guys. I needed that break. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Kristi Noem has forfeited her right to lead. and I'm calling on her to resign as Secretary of Homeland Security, or Donald Trump to do the right thing and just fire her. And if not, she must be removed or impeached. And Gregory Bovino, who has helped lead and defend and escalate these operations, should also be fired. It's a shame I have to say this in America, but no one is above the law. No one. Kristi Noem has forfeited her right to lead.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about that, Kate?
I don't dislike Kathy Hochul, but like, and I do feel like she is on the right side of a lot of this. Like, she's started working more like with Zoran in New York City and has really been trying to show change in leadership. But it's like, with the Democrats, I'm just tired of all the words.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just tired of all the words. Just do shit.
It's actually making me starting to distrust them, like, deeply.
I already distrust a lot of them.
Like, because why are we still asking Donald Trump to change up or do something? Are y'all actually fucking stupid? Why are you asking Donald Trump for shit, bro? This is what he wants. Okay, just keep going because I put it in the doc, bro.
So, I'm sure you guys have all seen the video. ICE just executed another guy in Minnesota. I'm not posting the video. It's out there. You can see it. This thing is super problematic. The most problematic thing is like they're saying, oh, he had a gun. He did have a gun. You can clearly see the ICE agent removes it. One of the ICE agents first, there's like 8 guys like beating the shit out of this dude. And one of the agents clearly removes the gun and steps away before they fired the first shot. And then they summarily executed him at close range while he was on his knees. And the footage before shows this guy was just filming them and they like surrounded him and like gang tackled him. And I mean, man, I am livid because at this point we have to think about citizen militias because our founding fathers would not put up with this fucking shit. What are we doing, America? This is like, enough is enough, man. Like, we got to get together and do something now. What is...
Dude, like, people are like, hello. Like, yeah, he's right. Like, those people just kind of dipped off after they just like busted like 9 caps up his ass and lynched his ass in the middle of the streets and then dipped off masked with no identification or nothing. They took away all the evidence. They trying to be over here trying to say that they gonna investigate or whatever, and we're gonna take care of it, bro. No, bro, no. This is all the way ass backwards and upside down, bro. What the fuck are we doing? That is so dangerous because we just let these motherfuckers back out onto the street, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even know where these people are. We don't know where Jonathan Ross at.
He's hiding. Are you serious? They probably put him in fucking witness protection.
Dude.
Which is a whole other.
We gotta get these motherfuckers. We gotta get these motherfuckers and we gotta get them quick because they gonna fucking do the same shit over. And they think we a bunch of bitches because apparently we are. Our team is whack. Okay? We trash, bro. We're not going to the Super Bowl.
I definitely agree with what he was saying, but we need to stop using the founding fathers as the heroes that people think they are, because we forget that they found this country, but also they had slaves. They were fuckboys. They weren't these amazing people that everybody loves.
What we didn't do was nip this shit in the bud when we should have. We let these fucking people walk around unaccountable for far too long. Not holding people accountable, not holding white men accountable is like baked into the fucking system of this fucking country. Not holding anybody accountable for their evildoery has got us all fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
That's really the end and all the story. It's really not rocket science, you guys. I don't claim to be like the smartest person in the fucking world, but I can see what clearly with my two blind eyes, by the way. These are very strong prescription glasses here. I can see what the fuck's going on. Okay.
Jazzy said the founding fathers bathed once a month. Didn't they also have like wooden teeth and shit? Anyway.
Yeah, and they weren't wooden. Those were black people's teeth. They used to take their slaves' teeth and use them as dentures.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. No. They lied to you about that one too. Y'all think that shit was made of wood? No, that was slave teeth.
Well,
fucking disgusting, animalistic pieces of shit.
We have a major update about the horrific shooting in Minneapolis. Here's what you need to know right now. The victim, the 37-year-old man in the shooting, has been confirmed to be an ICU nurse, according to his parents, who spoke to the Associated Press. Meanwhile, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz says that he has activated the Minnesota National Guard right now. In addition, Donald Trump is now saying that Governor Walz and Mayor Fry of Minneapolis are inciting this, quote, insurrection. Stephen Miller suggested that this was a, quote, assassination attempt, when none of the evidence shows that. Meanwhile, according to MS Now, Department of Homeland Security will be investigating this incident, not the FBI. The DHS will investigate its own agents. Now, Greg Bovino, the Border Patrol chief that's been roaming around these streets, only lasted 2 questions during his press conference before ending the press conference. But the biggest takeaway here, an ICU nurse, a 37-year-old man. This is so serious. So serious. I'm going to continue providing you up.
So DHS is taking over the investigation. That makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Said no one ever.
Don't take it from me. That's what Aaron Parnas said. So that's not good at all, right?
No.
I just don't know. What do you? Okay, let's just keep going through this.
Yeah, because
let's blast through this real quick, and then we'll have our final kind of thoughts. Okay.
Let me be clear. If any law enforcement agent, any ICE agent, is going to come to Philly to commit crimes, then you can get the F out of here. Because if you do that here, I will charge you with those crimes. You will be arrested. You will stand trial. You will be convicted, whether it's in state or federal court. It's my office prosecuting it. That's how the law works. And you will do your time because Donald Trump cannot pardon you for a state court conviction. Do you hear me? ICE agents, do you hear me, National Guard? Do you hear me, military? You're going to jail if you commit crimes in the city of Philadelphia. You will be accountable. The law applies to all of you. And I know that there are honest, decent, moral law enforcement officers out there by the bushel, including in ICE. This is not for you. This is for any one of your colleagues who thinks they are above the law. Let me be clear.
We found one, Katie.
Let me be clear. You do not fuck with Philly. You don't fuck with Philly. It's one of the oldest cities in this country, and you don't fuck with Philly.
They got a jail at the football stadium, you guys.
Yeah, they do. They've also got one of the
whoop
oldest.
your ass for
They've also got one of the
knocking a nacho out your hand, okay?
They've also got one of the oldest jails in the country, and they also beat up Santa. Okay, people that beat up Santa.
And he said you're going to the jailhouse. You're going to jail. Jail. Okay, so just don't come over there fucking with them. That's me just trying to take care of people and trying to warn your ass. take your ass out there and pull up to Philadelphia and see what the fuck happened. It's gonna be some shit. Okay, I'm from Oakland, California. They kind of rival us sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're a little similar in activity. So I highly suggest you watch your shit when you go out there. Okay? Keep it moving.
I have some disturbing breaking news to share out of Washington, D.C., where 7 Democrats just voted with Republicans to increase funding for ICE and for the Department of Homeland Security. That bill just passed. I'm going to give you the names of the 7 Democrats in just a moment, but understand that DHS has $60 billion plus more dollars now. $10 billion of that is going to ICE. Here are the names of the Democrats that broke from party ranks and supported the funding of ICE. Here we go. Jared Golden from Maine, Henry Cuellar from Texas, Marie Perez, Washington State, Tom Suozzi, New York, Don Davis, North Carolina, Lauren Gillen, New York, Vincent Gonzalez, Texas. That should pretty much guarantee that none of these Democrats return once their next elections arrive. These people have betrayed their oath. They've betrayed the country. We cannot be funding ICE. In fact, we should be abolishing ICE. That's a moderate position at this point, and every one of these Congress people should be held accountable. Leave a comment if you're represented by one of these individuals. Folks, I have some disturbing breaking news to share out of Washington, D.C.
We need to start watching out for these fucking Democrats, y'all. I'm sorry. We need to be vetting these people. They need to be held accountable too.
Pennsylvania already is learning that with Fetterman, and we're trying to figure out how to get him out.
Oh, jeez. And he's crickets. I haven't heard shit from him.
He just released a statement.
Is he still alive? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he just released a statement about Renee and Alex. It's up a little
can
while.
You go to our Instagram? Because I guess I didn't put it in the doc, and I haven't really wanted to click off of my screen just in case my computer starts fucking up. It's the black and white. It's like one of the first posts on there. It might be. Or go to our Instagram, which I think it's on both now. So,
I'm getting there.
Yeah. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know that we got our Thursday show, and we would really like it if you guys would just share and tell your friends about our show, and check out our Substacks and stuff. We really trying to spread the word, and also just be a place where we can talk about these fucking things. Like, we stay in chats with y'all, we hang out, and we are really here at the Millennial Gaze. We are
up to 67 subscribers.
Oh shit, let's get to 69. Come on.
That's how many videos we have.
We got 69 videos. Come on now, y'all. Now, can y'all at least do that for me and like get us 67, 8, 9, 2 more, so that we can at least be 69, just for my stupid entertainment. All right. This is how I feel about the Democratic Party. Go ahead, roll it. Kathy Hochul. The next time I see one of these supposed leaders, get up on here and bullshit us, talking about we need Christie now to resign. Oh God. Oh, we need Donald Trump to fire her, bitch. I'm about to start putting y'all on the other side. I'm about to start considering y'all the enemy. I need y'all to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down, because you're actually making shit worse. I'm done with y'all. You need to sit the fuck down, or I'm considering you the fucking enemy. Because we, the regular people, are dying out here. because of y'all and your lack of accountability and leadership. And I'm about to start considering you the fucking enemy unless you get it together and prove that you are on our side and do some shit about it. Otherwise, I have no reason to consider you an ally or a friend or anything. Our leadership better get it the fuck together. And you better make sure that you make it very clear whose side you on. Otherwise, you're gonna be considered an enemy, and you don't want to be my people enemy. So fucking sick of this shit. Fucking dumbass bitch got up on there and talking about, "Ooh, Trump, can you please fire Kristi Noem?" Okay, all right. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
So we got.
What do you think about that, Katie? Do you think I made myself very clear, or
Yeah.
what?
It was a lot different than the one that I did.
I'm sorry. I'm not like, what reason do we have to trust these people?
I'm always one of
At
those
all.
people, I'm always one of those people that says actions speak louder than words. Because you can stand up there and talk all day, but unless you actually do something, I'm not going to trust you.
Why would I trust you? Why would I trust you? 2 people have died within like a week, like 2 weeks.
In the same city.
In the same city. Blocks
from the same people.
Y'all didn't do shit about it. Nobody doing shit about it. Why the fuck would I trust you? Do you think I'm that stupid? You better hope I'm that stupid, because no, absolutely not. Get it? I'm so serious about that. I'm not fucking with any of these Democrats no more. Better have your shit together. Don't come over here talking to us, because people are dying left and right for no reason, and y'all ain't helping nobody. Actually, you're making it fucking worse, and I'm not gonna stand for it. And I have no problem turning your ass over to the other side and making you the enemy, for real, because like all y'all about to be held within the justice system. I know a lot of us we gonna have to fight it out at this point, because that's what war looks like. But like, for real, like, y'all will be held accountable on my life, bro. Fuck that.
We have some major news right now regarding Minneapolis. 2 things. First, Greg Bovino and some agents are going to be retreating from Minneapolis. They're going to be leaving, according to CNN, in the biggest sign to date that the Trump administration realizes that having Bovino on the ground is not a good thing. So that's number one. He's the guy that a German newspaper likened to a Nazi. That's him. Now, second, 2 big Republicans have come out and blasted Kristi Noem, blasted the Trump administration. 2 Republican senators are calling for an investigation. Rand Paul, who we've known isn't the biggest fan of Trump, but also Senator Curtis from Utah has come out and said that we need a full investigation, saying that what Noem was saying is just not fully true. Dam is really starting to break. I spoke with Congressman Garcia today. That interview's on my YouTube, linked in my bio, where he essentially said we're moving forward with impeachment of Noem, and Republicans don't want her there. They may not be at impeachment yet fully, but they don't want her as Department of Homeland Security Secretary. So a lot of big stuff happening, a lot of moving parts right now. I'll provide you more updates.
Big fucking deal.
Now they're switching up.
I'll believe it when I see it with my own eyes, but until then,
Exactly. Don't trust them. Don't trust them, motherfuckers. Y'all better be side-eyeing them. Don't get swindled. All right, let's just keep it moving.
Let's look at our fun little action tracker.
All right. What is
we
it?
We were at 2334, I believe, by Thursday. So he's done. So it's almost been 30 things in like 4 days.
Okay, well, Thanks so much, UK, for helping us track this shit. I don't even know if it even matters anymore. You might as well just.
Right. We're gonna get to a point.
Do you remember on Dawn when I was just like, well, they just get his ass. Like, just go get him then. Fuck it. Like I was like, well, can somebody else help out? He was like, well, they're not very happy with us. I'm like, well, is she? Like,
y'all remember
like,
when
he was just threatening y'all in fucking public, like right at your house. Like,
remember y'all when they impeached Clinton for a blowjob?
He right there, bro. He right there, bro. He right
So-
there, bro.
To end out the show and make some happy, I'm going to share a little bit of my adventure with my little nugget today outside. First time she was outside in the snow. Look at that little face. And then she's looking, the snow is higher
Her
than.
jacket, hey, she got a cool ass jacket on. That shit is like.
There she is. My little babies. She's so big. It took her a while to get off the step though, but she did it. And she went out when we got outside, she went, Mama, it's cold out here. Went, yeah, baby, it is.
Yeah, no, I want that jacket. That if I could fit that, I would rock that for sure.
I don't know if they make it. I know they just make it in toddler size, but
She's stylish. She's stylish. She got the swag.
Can you tell my mother that? Because she always yells at me that her clothes don't match. So
They're not supposed to no more.
Who cares? She's 3, but I thought y'all would
don't
like
match anymore unless it's intentional. Then of course they match. Where would
I thought y'all would like to see the cuteness and the snow.
I think I threw a few in there, right?
It was. Oh look, it was cold as hell. No, the only exit message I see is her. So.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh no! Actually, have to.
It's cold indeed. Toddlers get cool stuff. They need to replicate for adults. Yes. I would dress like
You know
her.
what? I'll post it on Instagram. Okay.
Although I did find out having a daughter that they already start body shaming kids at a very young age because their sizes for shit are so different for depending on the company, and it gets frustrating. But anyway, most schools around here are still closed tomorrow because half the city hasn't even been plowed. My husband sent me a photo from, let me see if I can find it, from the grocery store parking lot that how high like the buildup is at some points. Gotta find it. Come on. Pardon me as you see my whole screen. Okay, where'd you go? There we go.
Oh, you just gotta put on stage.
Yeah.
Man, the weather been nice over here.
Yep. Okay, here we go. That's freaky. That is the snow. Like, look at the cars.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. That's from doing like the grocery store parking lot, but
I don't know. Like snow, you guys, to me is like a foreign entity to me in a lot of ways. Like I'm just like,
yeah,
I like don't know much about it at all.
I like it. It can be fun.
I mean, it looks fun. It looks like something, but like, hey, I just don't have it out here.
The shitty part here right now though is it's not just snow. Like it snowed for a while, and then yesterday, like afternoon into evening, it all became ice on top of the snow. You got all that snow, and it doesn't even like crush because it's just hard.
Yeah, like Monique, like, and one thing people be like, oh, is it super hot out there? Yeah, sometimes a little bit in the summer, but like we have Mediterranean climate. So like it's just very regular. Like we don't really have seasons. It's always the same, like 70 or 65 to 70 to 80 depending on, and it kind of goes through that. Sometimes it'll get hella hot and then sometimes it'll get hella cold, but it doesn't stay that way forever, at all. And so it's kind of weird. The ocean just cools us down. All of our pollution blows inland, and so it's hella hot, like maybe, and we have a lot of microclimates as well. So one thing that I had to learn about growing up here is about the microclimates in like environmental science class. And like if you go 15 minutes over, it's gonna be like 10 degrees colder, and like there might be a cloud of like fog or something that settled in like a hill or something like that over in Albany. So Berkeley gets hella cold, San Francisco hella fucking cold all the time, and windy and shit. And like it'll be hella hot over here in Oakland, and I'm 10 minutes away from Berkeley, and it'll be completely different. So it's just a very interesting kind of place. And so you can't really walk around with one sort of like clothing. Like you always have to carry around a jacket or layers or something. So like once it get cold or drop down on your ass, you ain't get caught slipping. But that's how I grew up. And we know how to walk around here, but like, yeah, it's different. But we don't have snow or anything. It doesn't get that cold,
We've been at this for 2+ hours, and I'm very tired.
I'm tired too. Let's go.
Thanks, guys, for watching. Tune in with us on Thursday. If you're on the eastern side of the country, keep warm. If you're on the western side, enjoy the sun and nice weather. And for everybody in the country, fuck fascism, fuck ICE, and fuck Trump. Good night, y'all.
Keep it gangster. Love y'all.
All I said was there's evil afoot.
Evil!